Denka are dominant in the government. Thy son is the president. They dominated the SSPDF and other organized forces like SSPDF, wildlife, prison, and so on. And so everything happening in the country, whether the country has failed in terms of development or corruption happening in the country or insecurity, that must squarely sit on the shoulders of Denka. They must take the responsibility. The other 63 ethnic groups, according to them, this radical, have nothing to do with it because they are the one running the show. But if you have to ask Lay, and we see that this government here is for everyone, including your intellectuals are there, your politicians are there, as governors, as commissioners, as members of parliament, as cabinets in the executive. What do you mean? They are in the SSPDF, they are in the police, they are in the wildlife, they are in the and so on. What do you mean? No, because you are majority. The cabinet of Kir is full of Denka. Generals with the army, Denka. And above all, your son is the president. So take the responsibility. You have failed the country. Matianganur, the inconsistency comes in when you ask them a question, a shocking question because of their shallow brain. You say, okay, if that is how you measure, or if that is how you distribute either blaming people or praising people, then what about the SPLM? Who was the chairman of the SPLM? Dr. Garang. Who was the deputy? Karbino Kwanyin. Who was the fourth in command after William Yuan? Salva Kiir. Who was the fifth? Arok Tonarok. Koryom division. Wasn't Koryom made up of Denka Bor and Padang? Yes. What about Mormor? Wasn't Mormor composed of Denka Bargazal? Yes, of course. Do you know the statistic? Koryom is composed of how many people? 15,000. What about Mormor? 15,000. Making the total of what? 30,000. 30,000 from one ethnic group. What about the commanders of SPLA? 600 out of 800 from Jieng. Who triggered the bullet? Carbino. Who led the movement for 21 years? Dr. Garang. Now the question is, with these figures and realities in place, would you agree with us that the Denka liberated the country? No. The country was liberated by all of us. Kev, come on, Kev, how? Why do you claim the liberation to be our collective task when you are refusing that this government, you are not part of it, and your intellectuals are there? Your intellectuals are there, just like your intellectuals were in the SPLM, SPL, isn't it? So are you trying to tell us you can cherry pick? In an independent country, the failure is for Denka. But in the liberation, it is all of us. No, it doesn't work, Zeda. Matianganur, this is what we mean by inconsistency. We would agree with them if they say what is happening in South Sudan is responsibility of Jieng. But also, Jieng, thank you very much for liberating us, because you were the one dominant in the movement from the start to the end. If they agree if they agree with this, we won't have any problem. We'll shut down this room. But if they are cherry picking, accepting the task of liberation together with us, but refusing the responsibility in South Sudan, no. This is hypocrisy. This is inconsistency, Matianganur. Can I take the mic, bind it, and
No,
say
big
something?
time, big
That is what
time.
we mean.
No, that is big time. Still even trying to wake